Hey y'all, it's Diane with Y'all Craft One and my old barn door, and I have come to give you guys an update on my Etsy shop Black Friday sale, and to show you some 3-ring binder journal kits that I have created for y'all. So first off, I wanted to tell you Etsy messed me up on my sale. I was going to start the sale at 10 p.m. tonight and just do it for a little while, and the way Etsy made me set the sale up, it wouldn't let me set the sale up until I actually activated the listings and all of that. So it was just a big hassle. Excuse me, it was just a big hassle. So I know I said on the other videos that it would start at 10 p.m. tonight, but actually the way I had to set it up was it started at 10 o'clock this morning and it goes for all day today. So basically the way they made me set the sale up, it's 10% off any $50 order. I think it's a $49 order, but I'm pretty sure it's a $50. I'm not sure. It's either $49 or $50. I'm sorry. Etsy's just got me really whacked out this morning. So anyway, all day long today, whatever you order from my shop, you're going to get 10% off. So, you know, if it's, you know, as long as it's, you know, so like if you order like one of the little golden book journals or something like that, you know, that's, you meet your minimum order. So you'll get the 10% off. So, basically, just wanted to remind you guys, I still have Christmas journals in there. I have the little golden book journals. I have the blank journals that are super cool if you want to make a Christmas gift for, you know, that special someone. If you want to say, hey, I made this, you know, those blank journals are there ready for you to decorate them. It's a very quick way for you to make a Christmas gift and give someone special that, you know, that super special handmade gift item. I also have all of my Christmas journal items, like the embellishments and the decorations. I've got shaker pockets, I've got trims, I've got charmed paper clips, I've got napkin packs, gosh, I don't remember what else, but anyway, it's all there in the shop. Of course, I just released the little golden books this morning and the blank journals this morning. And now I'm going to release the ring binder journal kits. These are awesome, awesome kits. And I only have 5 of them. So if you want a ring binder kit, run over there and get it quickly because they're probably going to go pretty fast. The reason I say that is because this is the pack that you get to go with it, and then I have 5 different ring binders, and I have provided you, I think they're all 3 rings, and I've provided you stuff in the kits to be able to decoupage your cover, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hang on a second. Trying to get this journal. I had some stuff fall out of it, of course, because I'm on video. But anyways, what I'm talking about is this was a 3-ring binder book, and I decoupaged the cover of it. So this one will also be in my shop as soon as I finish decorating the cover. I've got to finish decorating the cover. Everything else in it is finished. But this one will go in the shop today as well, so that'll be available. But I'll do a full flip through of it once I finish the cover. I'll do a video of that, so be looking for that video today. But anyway, I gave you the items in your journal to be able to decoupage your cover like this, and then, you know, decorate it up however you want to. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and go through. Oh, these journal kits are huge. So, I'm going to show you the stuff in the journal kits first, and then I'll show you the ring binders that you can choose, and they will be listed by the ring binder that you can choose from. So, first off, you're going to get 5 of the cluster embellishments. This kit, you can create a whole ring binder journal with this kit. So it's awesome. There's a lot of stuff in here. So you get the 5 clusters. You get 5 of the decorated fabric paper clips. You're going to get 5 different trims from my shop. It's going to be a variety of colors. They may not all be the same colors, but you'll get 5 different trims. I believe there's a yard each of the different trims, and I have some awesome trims in my shop, so y'all go check them out. Then you're going to get just a little stack of just paper scraps, and the purpose of these is to make little page tabs. You can make pockets out of them, but really the purpose is to, you know, I put the size in here that would be good sizes for you to be able to make page tabs and, you know, line the edges of your pages if you fold over a sheet of paper and line the edge of your pages and things like that. You can also cut these up and make paper ribbons. You're also going to get a couple of children's book page envelopes in your kit. You're going to get a couple of little sacks in different varieties. So you get a couple of little sacks. You're going to get a pack of these stickers to embellish in your kit. You're going to get some vintage greeting cards. I have a bunch of vintage greeting cards that I found at one of my thrift stores. Look how pretty that one is. And you can tell how old it is. Super yellow. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, and this one comes with an envelope. So you'll get some vintage greeting cards. You're going to get a couple of envelopes that you can decorate and make them pockets in your journal. Then I gave you just a few little journaling cards, a different variety of journaling cards for you to play with and use in your book. I gave you some of the little calendar pages that you can sew onto pages, or sew, you know, you can clip, punch a hole and let it hang in the signatures. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out one of my 3-ring binder videos and you'll see what I mean, where you just punch a little hole and put it on just one of the rings instead of all 3 of them. Then you're going to get a variety of different 6x6 size. Well, these are actually, let me see what the size on these are. Whoops. They are 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. So you'll get a few of those. Excuse my tissues. You'll get a few of those in different colors, a different variety. And then you'll get a few 6x6 pages in different varieties and colors. And these are just, again, so that you can either punch one hole and add it into, and it's just like adding extra interest to your journal to have different size pages in there. So, and even on these, you could actually just use that little hole and put it in. And then you get a sheet of the burlap paper. It's backed with paper. So you get a good variety of those. Then you're going to get a variety of 5 different napkins for decoupaging. You can decoupage these onto tags. You can decoupage them onto the cover of your journal. However you want to do it, but I wanted to give you some stuff to decoupage with so that you can decorate your journal cover and tags. So I also gave you a sewing pattern, and I made sure each pack or each kit has the different types of sewing pattern paper in there. So this is the really thin one and this is the thicker one. So I wanted to make sure that you had a variety of stuff to decoupage with. Okay, also in your pack, you're going to get my ephemera pack of cards and receipts and tickets. There's recipe cards in here. This is a huge, I'll have all the numbers in the Etsy listing, but this is a huge amount of cards that you can make journal cards out of and decorate in your book with. Hopefully you can see these. I know you can't see them great, but I'm not going to pull them out of here because I'll never go back in. So you get this pack to go with your kit. You're going to get 2 doilies, a large size doily and a smaller size doily. So you can make pockets with those or add them into your page. Then you're going to get 4 of the little boho beaded pieces or Indian fabric beaded pieces, however you want to call it. These are going to be, I put these in here so you could decorate your pockets with them, or you can use them as page tabs, decorate pages with, whatever you want to do with them. But you'll get 4 of those. You're going to get 4 chenille pockets that you can sew in to your journal. So you'll get 4 pieces of that chenille, so you can make you some pretty little chenille pockets. Super excited about that. And look, these little boho pieces would look so pretty on those boho pockets. But you're going to get several strips of a variety of fabrics so that you can make the ruffles on the edge of your journal pages if you want to sew those on, or you can even glue them on, however works best for you if you don't have a sewing machine. But that's for making fabric ruffles. Then I put you a variety of little bitty tiny scraps, and these are so that you can just kind of sew scraps onto the edge of pages, add a little texture, a little variety of color. You know, you can make page tabs out of these, and I'll grab a few pages just so I can show you. Hold on, Gracie, what's wrong with you? I'll just kind of give you an idea. I just have some loose pages of a 3-ring binder journal here that I've been working with. So let me see if I can find one and show you. Okay, so like this one on this page, I just sewed a little fabric snippet at the top, and it just adds a little extra interest to the page. Let me see if I can find one, a different one. Okay, here's a different one. Actually, here's a couple of different ones. And hang on, I'm getting there, guys. Bear with me. I should have been more prepared, but you know me. Something always comes up when you're trying to video. Okay. So, like I would take, you know, extra little pieces of fabric and just sew them onto the page. That one's got a little lace. This one is paper. So you can use your paper scraps to add tabs. Here's like an example of using one of the cards to complement your page. Here's a little fabric scrap here. I mean, you can sew it onto the page anywhere you want to put it. So that's kind of what these little scraps and these little scraps are for. Gracie, you're going to have to hold on a minute, sister. I'm sorry, guys. I may have to pause you because I think she may have to go. Do you need to go potty? Okay. Hang on a second. I'm sorry about that, guys. I knew she was not going to stop whining at me until I took her to potty, so I apologize. So anyway, that's what you use the little fabric pieces for. And these are some larger size fabric pieces so that you can do fabric pockets. You can sew those onto your pages if you want to. So you'll get several pieces of those in a variety of sizes and styles and colors. So you get lots of fabric in your journal kit. And then you get a whole big bundle of vintage book pages. And these I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning last night, or this morning, working on these pages. And I pulled all of my favorite books. And so I'm just going to do a quick flip through of, you're going to get more than 30 pages. So if you wanted to make a ring binder journal, you would have 30 pages. You're going to get a couple of pieces of the wallpaper, my new wallpaper that's absolutely beautiful. So you get a couple of pieces of that. But you can make a full 3-ring binder journal and just add yourself some, you know, if you want to add some designer scrapbook paper or whatever, you can add that in, or you don't have to. So you're going to get more than 30 pages. I don't know exactly the number, but I will put the numbers, how much of each item you'll get, in the Etsy listing. So you're going to get some pages from my Bird Field Guide book. So I'm just going to flip through these real quick because I'm trying to not make this video super long. You're going to get some vintage hymnals. You get a couple of pages of that. Some of my floral book pages. This is from that book that's like a floral field guide. This is a recipe book page, and it's super pretty. I don't know if you can tell, but it almost feels like it's textured, but it actually looks like it's textured. So you're going to get some of these beautiful garden journal or garden book pages. and that one has Bible scriptures on it. You're going to get 5 of these. I think there's 5 or 6 of these. Little inserts that you can actually, you might can use the holes that are already punched in there, but if not, you can trim them up and punch your own size holes in there. You're going to get a sheet of this. Beautiful, beautiful. This is from a butterfly book. Just gorgeous. You're going to get some Edith Holden pages. So there's actually probably going to be quite a bit more than 30 in here now that I'm looking at it. Some fairy pages. This is from an old children's book. This is from an old floral, kind of a bigger floral field guide. These are my very, very cherished Childcraft book pages with the super beautiful images and graphics in them. So I gave you 3 sheets of those. You're going to get 2 pages from an Ideals magazine. Here's the other page from the Ideals magazine. So you're going to get 2 of these pages. You are going to get some pages from another Childcraft book. It's not as old, and it's not, you know, but anyway, I love, love, love using the Childcraft book pages in my journals. You're going to get a page from that Bible story, that very vintage Bible story book, but the images remind me of the Childcraft pages, and they're real good and thick, so you can actually do mixed media on them. You're going to get a page and a poem from my Helen Steiner Rice book. You're going to get a page from, this is like a vintage gardening type book, and it's got, you know, you could buy your vegetables and things like that from this little magazine. This is a book page from a houseplants book. I just think those are super cool to add in to give a little different perspective. Then you're going to get some old floral book pages. Super pretty floral book pages. This came from a floral book page on embroidery or cross stitch, I think. You're going to get some pages from my bird books. You get a couple of those pages. This is from a stenciling book, but how pretty it is those pages. I mean, you can trim those down and fit them in your journal. It'd be beautiful. This is one of my favorite children's books. It has such beautiful images, and it has like a little story for every day of the year. So you get a page of that. This is from a really, really pretty, like a Victorian painting book. So, and it has real pretty poems in there. This is from a vintage fairy tale book. So you're going to get a couple of pages of those. And you can, I don't know if you can tell on video, but they're very, very yellow, and that's natural aging, not coffee dyed at all. You're going to get 3 pages from a vintage dictionary, and these are very large vintage dictionary pages, so you could use a couple of pages of this in your journal, and you could use a page to decoupage your cover. You're going to get a page from this really cool I Spy book, and I love that it has the old vintage looking little, like the sewing thread spools, buttons, and things like that. So you'll get a page from that book. You're going to get a very vintage music sheet, and I think in all of the kits, all 5 of the kits, they at least have, you know, the one fold out. So super sweet vintage music. And then you're going to get 2 pages from a vintage atlas book. So you'll get 2 large pages of those. So again, I didn't count those as I was going because I was talking. But you'll get over 30 pages of that. And then look how pretty this wallpaper is. You're going to get a very large sheet. And I had to fold it, fit it in there. But you're going to cut it anyway for it to go in your journal. But look how absolutely beautiful that wallpaper is. It's got the butterflies on it, the sweet roses. It's got some lavender in there. Super, super pretty wallpaper. I was so excited to find that. And then you're going to get another sheet of the vintage wallpaper. And this one has beautiful, it's beautiful as well. Love the colors in these. And they actually go pretty well together. So, So that is the ring binder kit, and then I'm going to go through and show you all 5 of the ring binders. They're not beautiful, but you're going to make them beautiful when you get ready to create your ring binders. With all of the items in this kit, you're going to be able to make beautiful, beautiful ring binder journals. So we'll start with this one. This is the first ring binder journal. I will number these in the pictures, and then you'll be able to go into the listing. It'll all be on one listing. You'll be able to go on the listing and pick which ring binder journal you want. This one I love because it has someone's notes in it. I think it's really, really cool. It looks like it was actually a school book. So it's not vintage, I don't think. I don't know what the copyright date on it. Okay, I think it's like 2004. So, I mean, it's not vintage, but as you can see, the rings are in really, really good shape. It's a very clean book, and you have lots of space. You've got the page dividers that you can decorate and make them your own. You can decoupage on here. You can make pockets on here, paint on them, whatever you want to do with them. Just, I know you guys will let your, but look how clean these books are. So you get this one. This one will be number 1, I guess. It is, the size of it is 11 inches wide by 11.5 inches tall. So it's a really, really big ring binder. So there's one. Here's the second one. And again, it looks like it was used, it was a school book. But you get the same things in here. And it looks like the little plastic piece in the back has broken off. So, but you can probably cut this and punch your own holes and still use it. So that's the second one. It's the same size as this one. Remove these out of the way so you can see the last one. And then there's this one. Same thing. Real tight rings. You get the page tabs. Looks like somebody may have made notes in it. And then the little plastic piece in the back. So that is the third one. That's the same size as the other 2. And then I have 2 more that are a different size. So I have 2 of these. I believe they're exactly the same. So let me give you the measurements on this one. It is about 10 3/4 wide by 10 inches tall. So it's just, you know, about an inch smaller. But I love that you have the sweet little pockets in here. This one has patterns in the pockets. Love the color of the inside cover. Your ring binders, the teeth are really good, really strong. And then you have your page tabs and all kinds of sewing and crafty stuff. So these are really, really cool. You have some holiday stuff in here, so you can actually use it now. And if you want me to gut the books for you so that it'll be cheaper on shipping, I will be glad to do that. Just let me know in your listing. But here is the second one. Now this one, it does not well, it does have it's got the pocket with the patterns. It's just in the back. This one doesn't feel like it has as many pages in it though. So maybe some stuff is missing from this one, but it's still in great shape. The rings are in great shape. And you know, the inside covers are in really great shape. So you just, you know, sand this down a little bit, do your decoupaging on it and your decorating on it, and you can make it a beautiful, beautiful ring binder journal and make it all your own. So there will be 5 of these kits available in the Etsy shop. So once you see this video, I will have the kits. I'll go ahead and get those listed so that they'll be ready for you to go over and grab them. Again, I am only going to have 5 of these, so you're probably going to want to get them quickly if you want one. So anyways, I just thought I would show you the kits and give you the update on my Etsy sale. Again, the Black Friday sale got a little a little bit messed up, but it's actually more of a benefit for you guys because you get the sale all day long today instead of having to wait till 10 o'clock tonight. So, that is it for my early Black Friday sale update and the ring binder journal kits. So you guys go check out my shop. There's lots of goodies in there waiting for you guys. I have little golden books, blank journals, Christmas journals. I still have the holiday ring binder journals. I've got 2 of those left. So you're getting a good deal on them because you're going to get your percentage off. So go check them out. If you have comments or questions, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Thank you for your support and your encouragement. I hope you all have the most amazing Thanksgiving that you've ever had. I hope you have a great, great day. And thanks for watching. Big hugs.